hot green tea. Oh, good. Okay, let's get right into this. I'll try not to dilly-dally too much because I know it makes some people mental. But you know what? I don't care. Now I'm going to dilly-dally because it's not about you. It's all about me. I'm the king. Bow to the king. Okay, enough of that. I don't know where that came from. What do you want from me? Okay, you guys want to know how to make Boku bucks on autopilot with your magical trading robots in the Forex market, the stocks, whatever. Here's the best thing you could do. Don't buy those magical robots. They're bullshit. They're crap. They're nothing. Use your brains. There's no such thing as a magical trading robot that's going to put you into the money. If there was, the person selling their magical trading robot would be living on his own personal island with a giant yacht, and he'd have the biggest mansion in mansion land. And he wouldn't need your lousy $20 that he's begging for. You know, he's coming after you begging to buy his magical Forex trading or stock trading or binary options trading robot or magical black box system that's guaranteed to make you money. It's not gonna work. You know what works in the markets? Good thinking and straightforward technical and fundamental analysis. That's what works. You gotta put in your time and you gotta use your brains and you gotta spend a lot of time learning a lot of things. You can't just buy a $20 robot and skip all the hard work and have everything done for you and magically make money rain from the sky. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news on that, but that's the fact, Jack. I get so many emails from people. I guess somebody's selling some kind of a Forex trading robot or something because I keep getting these emails. Hey, Kinghuman, what do you think of this magical Forex trading robot? I don't even have to look at it. If it promises that it's going to make you money while you sleep magically, run. You know, there's no such thing. There's no such magical thing that you can buy for 20 bucks that's going to make you rich in the markets. It takes good, real analysis by a real person. There's no robot that can do it. Now let me explain this, because this is what I do. I put out a stock newsletter. It's free. I don't charge anybody for it. And it takes a lot of work. I have to do a lot of research. I do a lot of research. First I start with technical and fundamental analysis. I go through and then I apply my human brain to what I'm seeing. Because I know the markets are driven by basically two things, fear and greed. So if you understand psychology and apply it to what you're seeing in the markets and use your human analysis tool, then you've got something there. You can't just be purely technical or purely fundamental in your approach. You have to really factor in the human side of things. So what I tend to do is a three-pronged approach. I use my technical and fundamental analysis, run a lot of screens. I've also got my own algorithm that I programmed to do these really high-quality screens. Then I myself apply my brain to what I'm seeing, and I come up with a basket of, you know, between maybe 3 to 6 stocks that I think are worth our attention. And I put out a newsletter and I say, okay, here's the buy signals on these 6 stocks. So do your asset allocation. So, and by the way, this is all paper trading. This is in beta testing. I'm not telling anybody to trade real money because I don't want to, I don't want to get my tits in a ringer here. It's all paper trade. So you do your paper trade asset allocation. Let's say you got $10,000 to invest. You divide it up into those 4 or 5 stocks, whatever it is. And then what we do is we use trailing stops on our purchases because not all of these stocks are going to be great. Typically, out of about 5 stocks, I get 1 dog, and the rest perform pretty well. At least that's the way it's gone. This last week wasn't so great, but you know, I think I missed something. Anyway, I don't want to digress into that. So what we're using is a stop loss, a trailing stop. So we want to buy at a certain point, and this is our trailing stop, and this is our stock. So if the stock moves up, our trailing stop moves up with it. If it starts to move down, boom, automatically we get triggered out of the stock. And that can be done right in your trading platform, whether it be Schwab, TD Ameritrade, whatever. Look up, go there, look up trailing stops. Also, if the stock immediately starts to go down, boom, we're triggered out. It can continue to go down, it can go up, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to find stocks that are going to take off from the outset and just let them continue to climb. And eventually what happens is a bunch of people make some money and they start taking profits and the stock starts to slide. And at that point, we just take our profits and we move on to the next basket of stocks. That's my thinking anyway. And so far it's been working pretty damn well. Knock wood. So there you have it. Don't get into this magical thinking, you know. Don't buy into these fancy sales letter guys that say, oh, you can buy our fancy robot and it's going to magically make you money because it's a magical computer and it knows stuff. Don't buy into it. I don't believe in those things. And anybody that's a real stock trader would never touch any of those magical robot things. They're just pipe dreams. Again, if that guy had a magical robot that could make money on demand like that, he wouldn't be begging for your 20 bucks. It just wouldn't happen. He'd be living it up. And so would I, because I'd buy it and I'd be right with him, man. And you don't see that happening. It's just not happening. It takes real work, real analysis by a real brain and a real human that understands what's going on. And even then you can be wrong. There's no guarantees in this. So there you have it. What else is doing? I'm starting a radio station. I'm going to have my own radio station probably in a couple of weeks. So all you idiots can call me up and scream and yell at me and tell me what a big piece of crap I am. And I welcome it. I'd be glad to yell back at you. That's fine. So anyway, the thing is, probably in 2 weeks, you'll be able to call me up, toll free. We'll talk on the radio, and we'll discuss anything you want. Rational, irrational, it doesn't matter. I'll be glad to set some of you idiots straight. And other of you people, I'll be glad to say, wow, okay, you set me straight. Because I got an open mind. I'm not an idiot like a lot of people. I don't know what's going on with people these days. The most important thing to them is to be right. And that makes them so close-minded. You know, I mean, they wouldn't, you know, to say the words to somebody else, oh, you're right, they'd rather die first. I don't understand it. I see it more and more these days, and it's really crazy. But, you know, whatever. What do I know? So anyway, let me hear your feedback on this radio thing, because my plan is I want to be live maybe twice a week with this live radio show thing. And you tell me what days of the week would be best for you. I'm thinking Sunday, maybe Sunday afternoon, Pacific Standard Time, because, you know, I'm going to have a set time, and it's going to be hard for me to commit to that because, you know, I'm flighty. You know, if somebody calls me and says, let's golf, I'm out golfing. I'm not sitting here working. It's ridiculous. But, you know, I have to have a set time. So you guys make a little poll here, make a comment, you know, if Wednesday's the best day, Wednesday's afternoon, whatever. I'll try and get it to where the biggest number of people, you know, whatever they suggest, that's the day I'll go for, and make sure that I'm on the air. Wow. See how articulate I am? Crazy. I'm tired. But I'm going on a vacation, so I'm going to come back refreshed. Oh, by the way, speaking of green tea, thank you guys. Another person, this happens every once in a while. Somebody sends me some really expensive green tea. And I want to thank you for that. I got another thing of Japanese green tea in the mail the other day. I only check my post box maybe once every couple of weeks. But I want to thank you. But here's the thing. And I know that, you know, you've made me money, and I don't want to appear ungrateful. I'm very grateful for the gift. Trust me. It was a great gesture. But you know what? I would rather see you donate that money to help a sick kid. So instead of sending me a thank you gift because I made you some dough, send it to St. Jude's Hospital for Kids, and let's help some sick kids. Let's help some people that really need it. I got dough. I'm healthy. Don't worry. I'm safe. As far as money goes, I can buy my own stuff, whatever I want. But I really appreciate the sentiment and the gift. I don't take that. Next time, just send me a thank you email and take the money and donate it to help a sick kid. Everybody else, donate money, help a sick kid, go to St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids, Google it, and make either a one-time donation or a monthly donation, you know. I'm getting a little upset at this stupid pour a bucket of ice water over your... You know, I mean, I've been saying for years for people, please donate a few bucks to help a sick kid. I don't think very many people do it. I really don't. But yet, if a celebrity comes out and does something stupid like dumping a bucket of ice water on them and says donate money, people fall over themselves doing it because it's a celebrity. I mean, now I'm going to go off into another digression, and you're really going to see me have a thrombo. Okay, I got to go. Otherwise, I'm going to start yelling and screaming, go away, buy an hour, help a sick kid.